everyone, so I wanted to do a quick flip through of these beautiful books today. I recently saw this one on Lucy Just Adds Colour channel and she's doing fabulous things in this Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Absolutely beautiful pages. So I saw it on her channel and I went onto Amazon to search for it, and then I found quite a lot of colouring books by the same illustrator, Santore. Now I have seen one of his Christmas books before. Is it The Night Before Christmas or something similar along those lines, but I hadn't seen any of these ones, so I did get the three that interested me. So they are a 10 by 10 book, so a lovely big square sized book. They are quite thin, I think you can see there. This is the thickness of it. So the paper inside, it's not your thickest paper, it is quite thin, so if you was planning on doing any sort of water media inside, you would have to be careful with the amount of water you're using. So I will flip through Alice's Adventure in Wonderland first. So these are beautiful, they're like a storybook inside. So on the left hand side of these books, you do already have the illustrations that have been painted or coloured here. So I have been using these as a guide and I've been doing the exact same colours. It makes it so much nicer and relaxing to already have those choices picked out for you. And I have already done a couple of pages in this book that when we get to, you'll be able to see. So it just does have the information on the front, a cute little bunny on this page which you could colour as well. It's applesauce press. So you do have a little story and it's just beautiful. You know, you could colour this book and you could gift it to your grandchildren, your children, a friend you might know with children. They're just so beautiful. So I'll just do a quick flip of these pages now. And there's the bunny. Alice falling down. I love these, the sketchy feel to them. They are quite heavily grayscaled, some of the images, but I don't mind grayscale, I actually prefer it. You know, it takes out the guesswork of where you have to put your shadows, etc, etc. Look at all the cute little animals. So what I have done when I coloured a page in this book, because obviously it's Alice and she features throughout the book, I made a note of the colours I used for her dress and her hair and her skin so that I wouldn't forget and I'd be able to repeat that on the pages that she's in. So that's an idea in case you decide to get this book or you've already got it. This is really quite quirky, isn't it? Look at that baby. As well, the deck of cards that are in this book as well, I've wrote down all the colour combos for those, because these are obviously off a deck of cards, the little Queens of Hearts and things. This little card here. Look at that hedgehog. So this is one of the pages that I coloured, and I did use the reference picture in the back. Really simple it was. I used soft pastels for the sky and the sand, and then it was Arteza pencils for the rest. I really do love the images. They really are something quite a bit different to what I'm used to colouring. This was another one that I coloured. So I wrote down all the colours I used for these cards because they do feature throughout the book. This is a beautiful one. I want to do this next. Absolutely beautiful. And then there's more of the guides if you want to use the same colours like I did. I did this one and this one. So that's the Alice in Wonderland one. Really beautiful. I'm going to show you the next one, which is Peter Rabbit. Now I used to watch this growing up as a kid. Absolutely, I loved it. So it's a story by Beatrix Potter, illustrated by Santore. Again, it's the exact same size, 10 by 10, exact same thickness. an exact same paper quality. They're all applesauce press, so they're all the same paper, etc. So again, you've got a little image on the title page that you can colour in, and with the other book you've got the colour guides as well if you want to copy the colours. So in this one you've got the majority of the story on the front pages. So the tale of Peter Rabbit is in the front. You still have some text on your left hand side of the page here, and then we get into the little cute pictures. Oh, look at all the little cute bunny rabbits in this one. Really sweet. I want to do that one, I think, with the carrots. Now these, is this a pear tree with little pears? They'd be fun to colour. Mr. McGregor. Who doesn't like Peter Rabbit? So sweet. That is super cute. That'd be nice to colour the watering can actually. Do a bit of metal work on that. I just think they're really beautiful. Personally, I'm not going to use any watercolour in these books. I don't want to risk it. So I have just been using pencils and pastels, and the pastels look really lovely on these pages. They really set them off, make them look very soft and really lovely. And there's just a bit of information there. Beatrix Potter was a British author and illustrator who is best known for writing children's books featuring the adventures of animals such as Peter Rabbit, Benjamin Bunny and Jeremy Fisher. And there's a bit about Charles Santore even, is a renowned children's book illustrator whose work has been widely exhibited in museums and celebrated with recognitions such as the prestigious Hamilton King Award, the Society of Illustrators Award of Excellence and the Original Art 2000 Gold Medal from the Society of Illustrators. There's a lot more things that he's done, but I'm not going to read all that, but he is, a lot of people love this illustrator. There's some more colour guides if you want to follow those in your colouring. I had a bit of a glare there, sorry. And there's the back cover. So the next one is The Wizard of Oz. So again, 10 by 10, same thickness. This one's by L. Frank Baum, illustrated by Charles Santore again. So again, you've got your colour guides if you want to use those. Another little picture on the front, on the title page that you can colour in. You can even colour the words on that one. Again, this one's got the majority of the story on the front page. This wonderful scene from the beginning of the movie. That would be awesome to colour. Look, with pastels, that'd be really easy with soft pastels. So here is the story all at the front. And then we get into it, little Dorothy and Toto there. Really cute, that one. Now I'll be honest with this one, when this one only just came today, and I'll be honest, I wasn't as blown away with this one as the other two, purely because a lot of the images in this one are quite small, quite a lot smaller and more detailed, and I'm not keen on more detailed. I prefer the bigger images, but that's the only qualm I have. You can see this one here, really tiny detailed work in here. Look at all the little animals. I mean, I don't know if I can bring it up a bit further. Can you see all the tiny elements to that page? Now I'd have to do it bit by bit, otherwise I would get really frustrated with it. But they are beautiful. But this Wizard of Oz book certainly has more intricate pages than the other two I've just shown you, as you'll be able to see yourself. I love this one. See, this is a bigger illustration and I really love this one, and this is the Tin Man. And this one's okay as well. That have some fun colouring the Yellow Brick Road, wouldn't you? This one is more detailed again. Oh, that looks beautiful with the lion in the grass. I was in a field of poppies. Oh, you know what? Once you've coloured those poppies, that would pop from that page. Lovely bright red poppies. This is really detailed again. Don't know how well you can see these pages. And lift it up a little bit. If you like detail, you'll love this Wizard of Oz book. If you're not so keen on detail, you'll prefer the other two, the Alice and the Peter Rabbit one. I just think they're really, really lovely books with the story in them as well. I mean, obviously I've got 5 children. You know, they would love for me to read this to them and have some of my coloured pages on the other side. They would love it. I mean, I wouldn't let the youngest ones loose on it, they'd rip it to shreds. But the elder ones would really love it. I've seen this page coloured and it's stunning. Really nice. This one's quite heavily grayscaled. I love the lion with the glasses on. Very cool. This one's lovely. And this. Oh, that might be the first page that I colour in this book. I love that, of Dorothy. Dorothy and Toto. Really nice one, that one. And that's the back. And look at these. Look at these colour guides. I mean, whoa, look at the greens on those. So I've got a glare again. Look at that. Oh, it's as if it's inside a gem, isn't it? It looks like it's almost coloured as if it's inside a gem. Oh, that would take some practice for me to try and do that. But the colours on this are nice. The Dorothy down here. Really beautiful. And then the back page. So yeah, I'm really impressed. My favourite has got to be the Alice in Wonderland by far. I've been really enjoying that book. And then Peter Rabbit. And then the least Wizard of Oz, just because there is quite a few detailed images, which I'm not keen on the smaller detailed ones. But they are beautiful books, beautiful storybooks to pass on to your children once you've coloured them, or just keep them for yourself. But yeah, 10 by 10, quite thin paper. Not the thinnest paper, but I would be careful with watercolours if you're planning on using watercolours. Charles Santore. You can purchase these all off Amazon. The Wizard of Oz is only £7 at the minute on Amazon. I'll link them in the description for you. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye.